everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Banter with Builders.
Woo, welcome back, guys.
We are so excited for this month's episode. We have Stacey and Jorge coming on the pod later, and they're going to talk about the ADOA State Park projects, and we're going to get to know them just a little bit more. But before we get started, we have a few events we want to talk to you guys about. Our first event coming up this Saturday is the Concord Carnival Family Picnic in Tucson, and we are so excited. It's our first year doing this, and that one starts at 10 a.m. And then next Saturday, April 12th, is Mesa's Concord Carnival Family Picnic, also at 10 a.m.
All right, guys, statement days. So we have statement days coming up in May. We have Mesa's is going to be May 21st. Tucson is May 22nd, and that's going to be at Top Golf. And then we have Havasu May 29th. We're still working on locking down a location, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I believe that is going to be mandatory unless you can get it approved by your manager. So we'll see you all there.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, see you guys. See you in the next episode.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Banter with Builders. And on this episode, we have Stacey and Jorge with us. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, to start things off, go ahead and say your role and then how long you've been at Concord.
Stacey Scott, been here for 18 years as project director.
Nice.
I've been with Concord for 2 years as an assistant project manager.
Cool. All right, we're going to get into a little bit more about the projects you guys are on and what you guys kind of do in your personal time. But first things first, we're going to play a game of This or That Office Edition. So you just spit out your first answer when I say these two things. So either a standing desk or a comfy chair.
Comfy chair.
Standing desk.
Oh, wow. 2 monitors or 1 giant screen.
2.
Yep. Working from home or working in the office.
Office.
Oh, you hesitated there for a second.
He's home. He really wants to. Come on.
Job site, option 3.
Okay, true. Fair. Coffee machine or the snack closet.
Coffee.
Snacks.
Snacks, yep. Background music or complete silence.
Silence.
Background music.
Yeah, you play music at your desk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Early morning meetings or late afternoon meetings.
Morning. Totally.
Yep. Early morning.
Accidentally replying all or sending an email to the wrong person.
Reply to all.
Oh, I hate doing that.
Yep.
I'd rather send an email to the wrong person.
Yeah. The reply all, people do it with the timesheets all the time.
Embarrassing.
What is worse?
Can't train everybody.
What's worse, a loud phone talker in the office or someone who types too aggressively?
Loud office talker.
Yep.
Yeah, agreed.
Laugher, talker.
All right, last one. Lunch at your desk or a long lunch out? I know both your guys' answer on that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Long lunch. Come on now.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Long
All day.
lunch.
Us marketing girls, we're all like lunch at our desk.
Yeah. Like you just
guys
got here.
always go though. We get no invites. Maybe that's why.
Oh, Peter Piper's in the works.
Oh, yeah. We've been hearing that for about 2 months now. Okay, Jorge, we're going to get a little bit personal with you. We all talked about it. We're like, we don't know too much about Jorge.
What?
So, would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I would say introvert for sure. I don't know, a little bit of both. You know, introvert at first and then.
But when you're comfy, more extrovert?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. If your family or friends had to describe you in 3 words.
3 words. All right. Definitely motivated. Hardworking. I'd say resourceful too.
Resourceful?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wow, those are really good. I was like, fun, cool. Those are good ones. Okay, and then outside of work, we want to know, what does a weekend look like for Jorge? What does a day look like after 5 p.m. for Jorge?
For sure. So Friday, first thing I do, if I have the luxury of leaving around noon, you know, early release Fridays,
Yep.
I'll go and hit the range immediately once I get home.
Wow, every Friday?
Every Friday.
By yourself or with friends?
No, I'll just go by myself. Yeah, just real quick, hit a bucket or 2.
That's where the introvert comes in.
There you
Yeah,
go. You like
that's
your
right.
alone time.
That's right. And then Saturday morning, tea time. Yeah, and then I saw
Okay.
golf, and then Sunday recovery.
There you go. All right. What about you, Stacey? What do you do on the weekends?
Weekends. So pretty much every Friday is my wife and I's. That's pretty much our alone time.
Okay.
That's our happy hour.
Do you plan the dates or does she plan the dates?
So pretty much it's a set in stone deal. It's pretty much, happy hour every Friday, but it's 3 places that we go to. It's either Firebirds or the Keg or Blue 32.
There you go. You guys rotate?
Rotate. We bounce around.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Each one's got its own unique, different flavored martinis.
Oh, you're a martini guy. I forgot about that.
Big lemon drop guy.
That's
The
right.
lemon-
Just depends what kind of mood I'm in. More in the summer, we go more of the lemon, which is Blue 32. So
Okay, what about the other ones? What are the flavors there?
it's pineapple and orange.
And I've never been to any of those places for a martini, at least.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, you got to go there.
I'm
That's
more of
the
like
best.
a on the rocks. I like the ice.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll get a martini with ice, which
Yeah.
probably ruins the whole point.
Yeah, the Firebirds, theirs is called Double Diamonds.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's called. Pineapple one. And the keg is called, what is it? Orange, like an orange blossom or something like that.
Does your wife drink them too?
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Yeah, and usually because the biggest thing is like because we go out, have a few. We don't like to drive very far.
Yeah.
So there's a theater right there in the same. It's in Santan area,
Mm-hmm.
so we just kind of just go right there, so we don't have to worry about driving.
Like you go to a movie?
Yeah.
After?
Yeah, sometimes
my
between
gosh.
one of us will fall asleep, but we have a good time.
That is so cute. Okay,
Yeah.
what about the rest of the weekend? You have kids and you are a grandpa.
Grandpa, yep. So we like to go. We've got 2 grandkids, a boy and a girl. One's 4, and the boy's 1, and they live in Prescott Valley.
Oh, that's nice.
So we like to get up there at least once a month, or they'll try to come down here. You know,
Yeah.
as
Not too
often.
far. That's nice.
No,
yeah.
it's literally 2 hours from my place to their place. But and then when they're not here, Sally and I we'll take my side by side out. Like
Oh, fun. Yeah.
yeah,
Where do you go out with that?
4 Peaks, or go to the Canyon Mountains.
Okay. Have you done
So
Crown
Florence,
King?
Crown King,
Is that
done
what it's
that?
called? Yeah, I've done
Yep,
that once. That was
yep.
fun.
Crown King. I haven't done Crown King actually in a long time. The last time I've been to Crown King, I actually rolled my truck
Oh my
there.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, you took a truck up it?
Yeah, this was a long
my
time ago.
gosh.
This was actually when Sally was she was actually pregnant with Tristan, my first one.
Okay.
This is how long
while ago,
ago
yeah.
it was. Probably before most of you guys were born.
What? No.
And yeah, we were out in the middle of Crown King, and I rolled my truck, and it was pretty scary.
Yeah, that's.
One more roll, when Tristan went ahead of father.
Oh my
That's how crazy it
gosh.
was. Yeah, but we had a good
That
time.
is so scary. Never gonna go back though.
Never
probably.
going back there again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
fair. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
yeah, it was good.
Cool. Okay. Well, Jorge, you just graduated ASU 2 years ago. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was 23, May
Okay.
23.
Okay. And what did you study?
Mechanical engineering.
So did you know you wanted to get into the construction industry or?
No, not at the very beginning. That was something that kind of came through just my experience through my internships.
Okay. Where'd you intern?
Before Concord, I was working with Schreiber Foods. That's a manufacturing plant. They made cheese and whatnot. But my experience there, I was kind of managing projects and upgrading their infrastructure and just small projects. And that was kind of my first experience of, oh, this is kind of what I'd like to do.
Yeah. That's cool. And were you an intern here first?
No.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I'm like, I don't remember that. Okay. And then did you have any jobs during college besides that internship?
No. That would be, fast food places and call
where?
centers.
Come on, that's what we want to know.
I first started at Salad and Go.
Okay.
Actually, the one here on Southern Alma.
Is that food fresh?
Yes.
Is it real?
It is. It is super fresh. It's really good.
Really? People like kind of, I used to love it, but then people were like, are you really eating the chicken from there? And I'm like, well, yeah, should I not be?
No, I remember if there was ever a doubt of food quality, they would pull it like right away. They would just not serve it.
One of my friends told me like a quote unquote secret to like get one thing off of your salad so you get a fresh one. Because otherwise they're all like just made right there. So it'd be like no corn. So then they have to remake a whole one for you.
No,
No.
that's false.
Darn it. I thought I was doing something with that one.
No, get your barbecue ranch with the pico. Don't miss out.
Oh, yeah.
Don't skimp yourself.
Fair enough. Okay, and then after you graduated ASU, looking for a job, as someone new in the workforce, besides your internship, of course, did you know kind of like what you were looking for in a company when you started interviewing?
I knew that I was gonna have to find, because obviously I didn't really study a degree that really gave me much exposure to the construction industry.
Yeah.
So I knew I was gonna have to find someone that was gonna want to take that risk and
And train you up.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that was really what I was hoping for, just that opportunity to, okay, yeah, we'll give you time to develop.
Yep. And you started as a project engineer.
Correct.
And your title now is?
APM, so I'm assistant
APM.
project manager.
Okay. And you're out on the field most days. You guys disappeared. Like a few months ago, you guys used to be in here all the time, and now I never see you guys.
That's right. Office just Tuesdays now.
And they love it.
Yeah, is that real? They love it. You love
It
it.
is. Yeah. I mean, besides learning a lot,
Yeah.
just so much more exposure to the day-to-day stuff.
Yeah. And what do those work hours look like when you're out in the field?
I mean, as early as 5 to 5 sometimes, because the job site might shut down, but your project manager responsibilities don't.
The eyes, that's Stacey.
Yeah.
Not me.
Stacy loves to call that 501.
Yeah. That was a test this week, actually.
No, was it?
See if you answered right.
Yeah.
Did you?
I called him back.
So
You
no.
had to, like rub his eyes, get his throat cleared up.
That's right.
That's awesome. Okay, so with 2 years here at Concord, what part of Concord has kind of made your experience positive right into the workforce, would you say?
Definitely the confidence that leadership has in, just letting an individual run with the task, knowing that they will succeed.
Totally. Yep.
When I first started here, I got thrown into a lot. And most of that I was thinking, maybe I should probably not be as involved. But with that, just led me to develop so much faster, I feel like.
That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people say that they really give us the freedom to kind of learn our job and then do our job, which is super cool. All right, Stacey, how did
Yes.
you find your way into construction? I know you want to be a supercross.
Yeah.
What is it called? Supercross rider? Is that right?
Supercross, yeah. Many years ago.
Yeah.
Pull up his highlights.
So I came up through the trades, actually. So we're all from Chicago, my family. So my brother was in the Carpenters Union. My dad, same as my dad.
Okay.
So I was a laborer for them for many years. So I kind of just came to the trades from there. I went to actually HVAC school.
Oh, nice.
Went to college, but never actually finished. I never got nothing out of it. So from there, then I ended up getting my first PE job was actually with SDB, which is kind of a competitor of ours.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, that happened to be at a wastewater treatment plant
Okay.
with SDB. Spent 2 years out there. So, and that's kind of, I know we're going to kind of get into this a little bit later,
Yeah.
but that's full circle, kind of, that's
Full
where
circle
we're
for
back
sure.
at again.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Okay.
very interesting.
Cool. And then when you started at Concord 18 years ago, what was your position?
Project manager.
Okay. And now you are a project director.
Right. So,
Okay.
so project manager, I got hired in at, but I can give you a little bit story on how I started at Concord. So early 2000s, I was going to a church called
Okay.
the Harvest, and I was going to church with Jason Beaver. They were going there as well. So we got to talking, then start playing softball together, and then a position opened up
what?
at Concord.
Okay.
So he invited me in for an interview, and
I had no
Next is-
idea you knew
next is-
Jason before this.
yeah, so we
Okay.
went to the same church together, and then here's more interesting on that. So that same church today is Sun Valley, the one that I just remodeled 5 years ago.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
the same
Okay.
church.
Did they just change their name or?
Yeah, Sun Valley bought them
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea. Okay. So softball, and you guys still play softball together.
so play
That's so
softball
fun.
together.
18 years later.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Okay, so you were PM for a while here.
Yep.
And then most recently, you're project director now.
Yep. So project manager, and maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. So I was actually a senior project manager.
That's right. Okay.
Now just got bumped up recently within the last year as a project director.
And how would you explain the difference from going from the senior project manager to project director? What does that look like?
It's a lot. It's actually a lot different.
Yeah.
I mean, now as a director, we're kind of, we're looking at not just your responsibilities of your projects as a whole. Now we're kind of looking at everybody's projects. That's kind of underneath the director's umbrella.
So you have like a PM and their projects
Right.
under your umbrella.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Like, for example, all the northern regions, that we have the PMs at those projects, that's under like me, and then Matt's got a lot of the East Valley type projects
Okay.
down here. So,
Nice. Cool.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's something totally new to Concord, right? We'd never had that in the past.
Never had it in the
Okay.
past, and more that we're doing it, I see totally the need for it because it's what we're dealing with now. Especially we're seeing a little bit more hard bid work that we're all trying to just get together and just bounce different ideas off. And I'm trying to help, with just the longevity I've been here.
Yeah.
Like my experience that I've lived through.
Right.
I'm trying to pass that on to some of the project managers that we have now.
Yeah.
This is how I would deal with it, and it seems to be working.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it's great.
It's super cool. Awesome. And then speaking of kind of the regions you're in, you have been spending a lot of time in Havasu. How long have you been working in Havasu with Concord?
So we've got the first project we got out there was in 2014. It was with the Havasu School, the bus barn, the entire complex we did back in 2014. And from there, it's just been an ongoing, the relationships that we built. And now
so you've been up there since 2014?
Yes, just back and forth.
Okay.
And probably I've done recently, I just went through it. So like I touched on 6 elementary schools we redid up there. We did the high school. We did new parking lots in different schools. So we just about touched everything school-wise in Havasu as of today. We just had our last ribbon cutting last week for
Smoke tree.
Ribbon
cutting. Yep.
Yeah.
What do we have up there? We have Catalyst right now, and then the ADOA State Park. Some of them are kind of in that area, right?
Yeah. So Catalyst right now. So that one should be wrapping up. We're hoping, I think mid-April right now.
Okay.
And so that'll be coming down. And then, yes, we have, there's actually 4 state parks in Havasu.
Okay.
Which is
what I thought.
Yeah. So up 95 there's 4 of them. So there's Cattail. That's one we're working on right now, Jorge and I. And that's the biggest one of all of them. It's like a $13 million project.
Okay. Wow.
So that's we're literally building a new wastewater treatment plant.
Nice.
So
Okay.
and on all the other ones, we're just kind of just replacing a lot of lift stations, manholes, and this is what kind of gets unique because this is more industrial type work. I know we do more
it's
commercial.
very different. Yeah.
This is more what you categorize industrial type. So.
Yeah, I remember when we were proposing on it, we're like, it's a little bit
It's
different.
different,
We
yeah.
weren't so sure on that, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. Have you guys been enjoying that project? Has it been going pretty smooth or?
Yeah, I mean, I think considering we haven't a lot of us haven't touched that for a long time, and I know a lot of us hasn't even touched it, but we're getting a lot out of it. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I get out of it is as long as it's a communication amongst the team. Like if we don't know a lot of the stuff, we'll kind of bring the engineers most of the time, and they'll kind of walk us through things because it's new to us. I mean, it's not a commercial building,
Right. And
so,
who's the super out there?
that one's Austin.
Okay.
Austin Gutzweiler, yeah. And then we have the other one up there. We have Buckskin and River Island, 2 new ones that's coming online. So within the next 2 or 3 months, those will be coming online to do.
Oh, it's just starting?
Yeah, two more. Yeah,
okay.
in Havasu.
Oh, I didn't know was that part of the original? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We
Yeah.
just started. Are they like scheduling them differently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We were awarded 6 of these projects through the state, and they started back in 23 through pre-con.
Okay.
So we had to do just a lot of legwork, homework. We had to do some sort of replacements of valves and stuff like that they asked us to do before we actually go into construction, which is what we're kind of been doing now. So.
Okay. And when is that Cattail looking to finish up?
June, July, Jorge?
Yeah.
And when did it start?
January last year, we were on site.
Yeah, probably didn't start moving stuff until about March of last year.
Okay.
Like actually moving dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you go up there?
About every other week.
That drive, you guys do it so often. Both of you, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's since me 2014. Yeah. So it's been long.
And you do it? Do you do it weekly?
No.
Okay.
No, I just kind of gauge it. I think we just kind of gauge it. Like right now is if I can't make it up, Jorge will go up. If I, or vice versa. So I like the idea that for at least once a month, for somebody to be there
That's
on
nice,
site.
yeah.
To meet with the owners, the engineers, just kind of walk the site and make sure everything's hunky dory. So
Yeah. And how far away is the job site from where Austin is? Is that a drive for him?
from where he's staying at,
Yeah.
it's 20 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not
yeah.
like Larry. I know Larry. Well, he's staying there now, but
Right.
that's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Right,
so,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a whole different one there. Yeah, that's Alamo Lake out in the middle.
Are
of
you on
nowhere.
that one as well?
Yeah.
You're on all of them.
Yeah.
What about you? You too?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell us more about that one.
Well, that one's a challenge because there's only one road, 40 miles one way to get into the park.
Yeah.
I just saw like a bird's eye. He posted a drone photo on Procore that I grabbed because it looked pretty cool. I'm like, it's a pretty sight at least.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But there's no hotels nearby, no like fast food.
Yeah.
If you don't bring lunch, you're going hungry that day.
You got to plan your week for sure.
How many hours away is that from here if you're going just to that one?
Like 2.5.
2.5.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's better than going all the way to Havasu, right?
It's definitely, you can do it in a day trip, but
Yeah.
it's still brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Havasu ones, at least you can kind of knock a few projects out.
That
But you go to Alamo, it's
all
one
you're
project
doing.
for the whole day. That's all you're
Yeah.
gonna get.
Yeah. Poor Larry, he's out there living it. He's
know.
living out there. That's pretty crazy.
watches-
That takes a special person to do that. It's pretty cool.
He watches a lot of DVDs.
DVDs.
Takes photos of the stars.
I know. It's a good thing he's a photographer because he gets some cool photos out there.
Right.
Yeah, he's loving it out there.
Yeah. Oh, he is enjoying it. Good.
It's his element.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Cool. Well, since you guys both do a lot of road tripping up to Havasu and some of those state parks, we're going to play another little game. It's quick. So do you guys normally drive out there together or separate?
50-50
All right, let's do you guys both give separate answers. Music or podcast?
music.
Music.
How many stops do you make, Stacey?
That's not fair.
I'm glad you started with him.
Maybe 4.
4 stops for how many hours? 3 and a
Hey,
half?
I'm getting old, so sometimes I can't control myself.
Everyone's like, don't drive with Stacey if you're trying to get there quick. All right, Jorge, how many stops do you make?
I'll make one stop. Going to Havasu.
1 stop on the way there, 1 stop on the way back?
Yeah.
Okay. What about your favorite gas station snack?
Smarties.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, the big ones, like the big round quarter ones.
Oh my gosh, I haven't had the big one.
And everybody doesn't have those either.
Yeah.
Only Pilot. I swear, Pilot and
Pilot, that's
and,
the one I
and
stopped
Vicksburg.
at.
Yeah, it's like they're the only ones that has them.
Okay, all right.
You know, I'm not a big snacker. I just fill
You
up, grab gas, and
No
hit the
way.
road. Yeah.
You don't like to eat something while you're driving?
Yeah,
That's
as,
rare.
As a matter of fact, our last trip together, last week or a week before, I'm sitting there waiting inside in the gas station, and because we all went in the bathroom, and he came out, and he's in his truck the whole time. I'm sitting there looking. I got my snacks, and like, dude, where you at, man? Let's go. And he texts me, like, hey, I'm in the truck. Were you ready to go?
Burning fuel, yeah.
Stacey's got all snacks, you're just waiting.
I'm waiting for him
No
to get some snacks, but no, he's already outside. so-
Drink? Do you ever get a drink?
I have water if I'm thirsty.
Oh my, do you drink any caffeine?
No.
Wow. Gatorade, nothing.
I mean, I'll drink a
Simple
liquid IV after a long weekend.
Yeah.
But
Fair, don't we all? All right. What is the difference you've noticed? This one's a little bit different, but the difference working on a project in Havasu versus a project out here in Mesa. Is there any core differences?
Yeah, there's quite a bit. In Havasu, it's a smaller town, so you got to kind of take that in consideration. Small town, they got kind of their own rules, and I always feel like I'm in their backyard. You
Okay,
know?
yeah.
So sometimes I got to feel like we got to kind of adapt to some of their rules because
Definitely.
we're coming from down here up there, and
Yeah.
we're a
just
big
different
GC
vibe,
and
yeah.
different. And being up there, it's when you got problems, issues, sometimes a little bit harder to deal with versus like down here because they're local here. Like Jorge can run right over to the project.
see, but
like
it's-
today,
yeah.
you can go deal with the issue right now immediately.
Yeah, rather than having to plan for a trip up.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. What about you? What do you think? Same?
yeah, I think it's also adapting to how the subs want to be, communicated with.
Because we have a lot of local subs up there, right?
Correct.
yeah,
So some of them aren't too strong on the emails or prefer phone calls and things of that nature.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember back when we first started. Actually, Jason, tell you the story. But when we did the bus barn, when we first started getting that project getting underway, we hired actually a local superintendent to do that job. And we didn't know this until we started going up there and having our meetings, but he was in shorts and tennis shoes the whole time. That's a lot what they do up there. And so we were kind of change that whole safety protocol
Yeah.
thing. So now most of our projects now, they understand kind of like what we expect and vice versa. So it's working a lot better now today than it kind of used to be.
Good. That's awesome.
yeah.
Cool. All right. And driver or passenger princess? What would you rather be?
I know Stacy's answer.
Yeah, I am passenger.
Yeah.
Are you a sleeper too?
I'm not. I can't
Derek's
say.
a sleeper, I think, right?
Derek's a sleeper.
I'm a sleeper.
You're a sleeper.
I got a nice photo too of it recently.
Oh, you'll
too,
have to pull that one
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I actually, if I'm driving, I'll fall asleep too.
Oh, well,
So that's why I actually
that's not good.
like on long drives, I'll have to take Stacy.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you legitimately will. What?
It's,
I think he fell asleep when we were driving last week.
but I held the
I
wheel
said
straight.
so,
It was okay.
Oh my gosh. Why? Like,
Just, I don't know. I just get
when
soothed
you're
to sleep. Yeah. Just
So
the
you don't have to do
vibrations.
any road trips to California or anything.
No, I won't. I can't drive from here to California by myself in one go.
You will fall asleep.
I will fall asleep.
His eyes are all bloodshot.
No,
This is crazy to me. I've never
it's a
heard that
safety issue.
before. Yeah, that is a safety. I feel like you shouldn't ever be driving anywhere alone. My goodness.
Right?
Okay, cool. So we kind of talked about this state parks. You said there's 6 of them, right?
There's total of 6, yes. And
You're-
we've got so you got Cattail, that's underway right now. We've
That's
got
Austin.
that's awesome. You got Alamo Lake, that's Larry.
Okay.
And the Dead Horse up in Cottonwood. We just kind of wrapped that one.
Okay.
We're at the final stages of that one right now. That was a new hire we had, Craig, and he kind of moved on. And then we have Buckskin and River Island. That's going to be coming within the next month or two.
And what does that scope look like for those 2 coming?
The one that's up and coming.
Yeah.
Kind of same as pretty much like Dead Horse, Cottonwood. A lot of like lift stations, manholes, sewer piping.
Buckskin River Island, we have the water filtration systems, the green sand filter.
Yep.
That's kind of their special thing.
Is it like redoing it? Like, what does that do for the park then, I guess, for someone
Well,
like me who does not understand?
Right. Most of the RV parks, they're just old. They're built in the 80s, early 80s, kind of like me. So things are falling apart, right? So we're coming in there and just kind of doing like a lift, like a facelift or whatever you
Okay,
say. So,
yeah.
but a lot of the stuff, like the filtration systems are just getting old. They just need to be replaced.
Okay.
So like what Jorge's referring to, so those 2 projects actually, because of the lead time on these big systems are so big, we've already ordered these things like 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
So we're not even out there yet.
But you're just prepping already for
Yep.
it.
And these things are like $1 million a piece. So we've already ordered them and expect them to come in November. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. All right. Last little section, game, whatever you want to call it, to end things. Last month was Women in Construction Week, and it was also International Women's Month. So with our 2 guy guests, we're going to play a game. You have to guess these women terms and what they are. No, both of you. You have how many daughters?
I got 2 daughters.
2 daughters,
Yeah.
a wife.
Yes.
You're ready. Jorge, you're young. You're ready. Younger.
That's right. Let's do
All
it.
right. What is a water line
A water line and girl
in girl terms?
crying, tears.
Okay. Jorge.
Does that have to do with
You're
like
close.
water line?
Yeah, your water line. You have a water line too.
Your waist.
No.
But I don't know. I was actually thinking it was something birth related, but
No, it's right here, like your eye, the water line.
oh,
You should have known that.
I'm gonna write that down so I don't
Some
forget.
eyeliner or something. Okay, what is a money piece? If a girl has a money piece.
Is that like a statement piece?
A purse.
No, it's like when you have like hair here that's like a different color, like blonde,
Oh,
just on around your face. Like, oh, I have a money piece. Never heard that?
Never.
All right, come on, guys. You need to get one. What is a kitten heel?
High heels.
High heels? What do you think?
A what?
Kitten heel.
I ain't got nothing.
It's like a little baby heel. The
Well, it's
little
close
ones.
then,
Yeah,
right?
just the opposite of what you said.
Okay. I thought it was maybe like a rear end or something.
What's the saying when a girl goes on a walk? It's like a very trendy saying, like, I'm going on my.
Hog or walk.
Yes!
Hold on. What?
A hot girl walk.
Hot girl walk.
They put on their cute little workout outfit, some big headphones like these, and they walk, take a pic. Hot girl walk.
Could also be a boss girl walk, right? That
Oh,
thing?
I haven't heard of boss girl
Oh,
walk.
I lied then.
That's like a little professional.
Nice job, Jorge.
All right. What is setting spray?
Hairspray.
Okay.
No,
that's a good
it's
guess.
for makeup, but is
Oh.
it after you're done?
Yes.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
what's going on with you?
There you go.
I know. Concord coin.
I second that.
What's up? Stacey, you can get this one. What is a French manicure?
Oh, Frenchman. Oh, it's just the tips. Right?
Yes.
It's just
That's correct. Stacey. Okay, what does it mean if a girl, speaking of nails, gets a full set? I need to go get a full set.
full set.
Isn't that what you got?
These are natural.
Oh,
Jorge.
it's
Lily has a full set.
Lily has a full set.
It's when they're all fake, like acrylic nails on top instead of your real nails.
Huh.
No?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's 2-1 right now. Last one. Oh, you guys aren't gonna know this one. What?
I did get a pedicure over the weekend
Nuh-uh.
I wouldn't share that.
and a manicure.
With your wife?
I did. The whole family,
The whole,
all the girls.
Let's see the nails.
all
Let's
the
see
girls
nails.
and dad. Wow. How
Got
was
fo-
it? Was that your first time?
No,
Oh, you like pedicures?
yeah,
Wow, that actually shocks me.
yeah. When they do the little,
Do you get a little color, or some clear coat?
they want
or
to do the
nothing?
color, but I won't go that far.
Clear coat?
Clear coat.
You got a clear coat.
Yeah.
Get those nails strong.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And they do the little salt sugar rub.
The sugar rub's my favorite part.
Oh, I do
like
too.
I don't want a pedicure unless
She
there's
can
sugar.
do. She can be there all day. Yeah.
Jorge,
nap.
have you ever had one?
Once.
Oh, okay.
I did not enjoy it.
No.
No.
Really?
Weird for you?
Yeah.
Even the massage part? Like everyone enjoys a foot massage.
I wasn't comfortable with my lady. I was like, she was kind of weirding me out, but I wasn't comfortable with her massaging me that long.
Did you get a color?
No.
Clear coat?
I
Or
did get
nothing?
clear, though.
You got a clear. I didn't know guys get clear. I thought they got nothing.
Oh yeah. you
Just
have
like
to.
the massage.
Got to finish it
Do
off.
Yeah, you're already there, right?
Do you put the massage chair on?
Oh yeah.
I-
The whole time.
I always laugh at those people. They're just like shaking their freaking falling asleep. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, thank you guys for playing and thank you guys for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys so much for watching our 3rd episode of Banter with Builders. We are so excited to continue this journey. For now, make sure you subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, tune in, comment, like, you know the drill. Bye, guys.